What up, guys? In today's video I'm going to be talking about the big fight that's taking place Monday the 11th. You've got SERGEY KOVALEV, 29 wins, 0 losses, 26 KOs with 1 draw, defending his WBA super light heavyweight title, IBF title and WBO title against Isaac CHILEMBA. He's won 24, lost 3, 10 KOs with 2 draws. How do I see this fight going? It's going to be a quite interesting fight. I see SERGEY KOVALEV retaining his titles and possibly stopping CHILEMBA, even though he's not been stopped before. I think SERGEY KOVALEV, the last fight, I remember the first ever fight of his big intro that I watched was when he fought Nathan Cleverly on the August the 17th it was. And Nathan Cleverly at the time was the WBO light heavyweight champion, and he was defending his title against SERGEY KOVALEV. SERGEY KOVALEV battered him badly and stopped him in the fight. It was a great performance, and that was the breakthrough that I remember. And the other fight also was when he fought, it was a tragedy in 2011, when he fought against Roman Simikov. After the fight was stopped, Simikov unfortunately fell into lapsed into a coma and died 3 days later. It just shows, boxing is a brutal sport, as they say. SERGEY KOVALEV definitely has a lot of power in his punches. You can just tell by his record with 29 wins, and out of that he's got 26 knockouts. He's beaten the likes of Jean Pascal. He's beat Bernard Hopkins. Something that was only expected against Bernard Hopkins, and he battered him. I think under John David Jackson himself, the coach John David Jackson, SERGEY KOVALEV seems to be on a big roll. He seems to, use his combinations wisely and puts his punches together. Uses his jab very well. Keeps it on the outside. He can box you from the outside. He can also mix it in with you, like you saw against Mohammadi as well when he traded with him in the inside and stopped him. I think overall SERGEY KOVALEV is a great talent, and I'm looking forward to the big one. Obviously in November time, and he'll be facing Andre Ward, but that's a different story. We'll talk about that in my next video. Let's talk about Isaac CHILEMBA. The performance I remember of that fight, when he fought Tony Bellew, he got a draw in one of them, and then he lost a unanimous decision. Isaac CHILEMBA, I think this is going to be a big step up really, because SERGEY KOVALEV, like I said, he's like on this huge level right now where success for him is quite high. Obviously coming from Russia as well, then he's come to the United States and he's living his dream, as he calls it, the American dream. But I think he's definitely he's up there as one of the best at the moment. Isaac CHILEMBA, how do I see? Can he win the fight? He could possibly win it by staying on the outside and trying to outbox him. What I've been watching on the press conferences and stuff and the media workouts, and when he's been doing interviews, he's been saying that he feels that SERGEY KOVALEV is overlooking him for this fight. And that's a dangerous thing. If it is the case, he feels that's the case, but I don't think SERGEY KOVALEV is overlooking him, because, like I said, John David Jackson is a very good coach, and he will be telling him and giving him advice that, look, don't overlook this opponent. He can make it messy for you, and he can cause an upset himself. He has the tools to do it, because he is a very good boxer, CHILEMBA. I do like the way he boxes, but I see it being a difficult task really in my eyes. I can't see how he can beat SERGEY KOVALEV. But let me know what you guys think. How do you guys see the fight going? Do you see Isaac CHILEMBA possibly outboxing him and beating SERGEY KOVALEV and retaining the title, becoming the new champion? Or do you see SERGEY KOVALEV retaining his titles and, just doing an amazing performance and possibly stopping him? Because, with SERGEY KOVALEV, when he fights, he's got a very big punch, and he can... there's going to be knockouts in the fights. But let me know what you guys think anyway. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube page, Triple B Boxing TV. Thank you.